tasty scene. Chop a dice, you make it clean. Sizzle, pop 'em with the mean. Your kitchen queen on the cooking screen.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Cook with Rheanna. Today, shepherd's pie, also known as cottage pie. I'm sure there's other names for it, but we're calling it shepherd's pie, and I'm going to show you how I make it. So, I pulled out 5 potatoes here. I'm going to start peeling them, and then we're going to get the potatoes ready before everything else because everything else takes a lot less time than the potatoes. So, I'm going to start with peeling my potatoes. Now, this is a peeler that I enjoy. It actually makes it easier. Mike doesn't like this one. He thinks this one is difficult. So, to each their own. So, once I get these potatoes peeled, I will show you guys what we do next. Just as like little clips or whatever. Well, guys, I've got my potatoes peeled. Now it's time to chop them. Normally, I put the water in second after I've put my potatoes in, but for some reason, I did it the other way today. So, just so they cook a little faster, always chop them into smaller pieces. Do the water second, then you don't have all the splashing, which apparently I want to do today. So, if you guys make shepherd's pie, how do you make it? Comment down below. Well, guys, my potatoes are all cut. Now it's time to turn them on, and we're going to let them boil. And in about 5-10 minutes or something like that, I'm going to start the hamburger. Well, guys, now it's time to start cooking our hamburger slowly. So I'm going to put that into the pan there. And of course, good old Johnny's. Let's put some of that on there. And because this element does not like to work very well, we're going to put it up to a high temperature. And I do not have my trusty meat masher. So I have to find something else. And we'll go with this one. And we're going to start cooking down the hamburger. And then once this sits close, I'll show you what we do next. So guys, my hamburger is cooked. Nicely done. Not very much grease in there, so I don't have to drain it. My next step, I cheat. I use a package mix for the sauce mix. So with this, you need 3/4 of a cup of water. You're just gonna pour that in there. We're gonna open this package. And we're gonna pour that in here. Give it a stir. Now it will thicken up, kind of like taco seasoning. It thickens up as it goes. Mix that all around just like that. I am going to turn the heat down just a little bit. And you can use whatever kind of vegetables you want. I'm using just peas and carrots. So I'm going to open up this can. We're going to drain all the liquid. And we're going to dump it in with our meat mixture. Now we're just going to let this chill out and have its flavors all mixed together. And in a minute or two, I'll be starting the potatoes. Well, I'm pretty sure my potatoes are ready. So this is the way I check them. Grab a piece out, and if a knife or anything can cut through it, it's done. And nice and easy. So they are done. Now it's time to strain it. Well, guys, I've got my potatoes drained. And I'm going to throw them in this metal bowl. And the reason behind that is I'm not putting a mixer to those pots. I'm not wrecking them. So I've got my mixer here. First thing I always do is you want to step. Because if you don't, you're going to go flying everywhere. So now that I've stabbed them, I am going to grab my margarine. And we're going to put a big, heavy spoonful in there. You can't have enough butter with potatoes. Stab them again just a little bit and lightly turn it on. Now that you've got them started, you want to add your milk. Now you don't want to add too much because then you end up with potato soup. That seems like a good amount. Remember, there's no measuring cups except for when you need them. Now I've got my potatoes pretty much mashed. There we go. Try saying that fast. But I'm gonna let you guys all in on a little family secret. You want really creamy potatoes? Put some sour cream in it. A couple big spoonfuls, just like that. We'll mix that in. How creamy it gets after putting sour cream. Well, guys, knowing me, how I am, I forgot to set the oven. So we're going to set the oven to 400. And once that gets heated up, then we'll start mixing it all together. Well, guys, I've got the oven heating up. I know, no brain. But we're going to start assembling it. So we've got our hamburger mixture right here. And we're going to start putting it into, what size is this? 8 by 8. We're going to put it in an 8 by 8. So you want a little bit smaller of a pan. Sorry, for that. Now, you know how I told you guys about pots and pans that I like? This is why. Nothing sticks. It's great. Pardon the dog noses that are in here because they smell food. I have an audience at home all the time. So we're going to nicely spread that out just as if you're making a cake. You want it as even as you can get it. Just like that. Dog nose away. Now we're going to start adding the mashed potatoes on top. So just start spooning it on. You can fix it afterwards. And you know what? I probably ended up making up too much mashed potatoes, but that's all right. I love mashed potatoes. I can eat them later. Always a method to my madness. So we've got them all piled on here. Now, just as if you're icing a cake, you're going to nicely smooth it out. Just like this. Once you got all that smoothed out, Now, you can do what I do. It just makes it that much better. Give me 2 seconds. I am going to put some cheddar cheese on it. Cheese is a must in our house. So we're just going to put some cheese on top. Now you can put as much or as little as you'd like. You know what? I'm just going to finish the container. Now, doesn't that look so pretty, guys? So this is it. It's quite heavy. It's a hearty meal. So my oven's almost ready. So I'll show you what we do when we put it in. Well, the oven is now at 400. So we are going to put it in. Close her up. Now, if you mute your sound for just 2 seconds, I have to set my timer. Ziggy, set a timer for 25 minutes.
25 minutes, starting now.
And now we wait. So our timer has gone off. It's time to take it out of the oven. Oh, look at that bubbly goodness. And that is what it looks like fresh out of the oven. Well, guys, it has now cooled down enough that we can actually cut into it. I've noticed it's always really juicy. And the first piece is always difficult to get out. No matter what you make, it's always difficult to get out. Yep. But I'm going to get a different spoon. That one's not going to work very well. I don't know why it does that, but it never stays together. If you have a trick to make it stay together, let me know. So it's kind of deconstructed now, but here it is on the plate. We're going to sit down and start eating, and we'll let you know how it tastes. So you've had the first couple of bites. Other than being extremely hot, what do you think?
One of the best. Well, I like this meal because it's really easy to make.
Yeah, you could make it yourself if you really wanted to.
I've done it before.
No, you haven't.
No. But yeah, I like it. I give it let's go with 9 out of 10 today. Husband approved.
Oh, you got the double thumbs up, husband approved. So that's a good sign.
Yep.
So we're gonna start eating.
Yep.
Well, guys, dinner is made. We're sitting down eating. Like I said, deconstructed, but if you're like me, you mash it all up together anyways. So it doesn't really matter. It all goes down the same way. I want to know, how do you eat yours? I like putting ketchup on mine. Let me know down below. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. And like I said in the last video, if you have any suggestions on things I should try to make or things that you would like to see me try to make, let me know. Always up for a good experience on cooking. So until next time, everyone, I'll see you around. Bye.